Houston Life starts now.
Well, welcome to Houston Life, everyone. It is Friday, December 5th, 2025. I'm Tessa Barretta, and my buddy, Derek Shore, is out on assignment. Why don't you tell the folks at home, Derek, where you are? Are you there? Brookwood Community's finest?
I am here, Tessa. Yes, it is so good to see you and so great to be back at one of my favorite places. This morning I got up, I made the drive from downtown about 40 minutes west to Brookshire. This is where the Brookwood Community is, Tessa. You know I'm a fan. I know you're a fan because the Brookwood Handbell Choir has performed live on Houston Life many, many times. But in case you're unaware of the mission here, it's really to change the way the world thinks about adults with disabilities. And back in 1983, the founder, Yvonne Strait, founded it because of her daughter, Vicky. Vicky, when she was just a toddler, she had encephalitis, and she ended up having some pretty incredible special needs. And there wasn't a place like Brookwood back then, and so she created it. And today, it has grown into something incredible. 262 citizens, 123 of them live here full-time. They are residents. 139 of the citizens are day citizens, so they come on in, and they have all kinds of jobs and responsibilities here at Brookwood. Some of them work in horticulture. They work in the greenhouse. They work in the gift shop, the cafe. They're making items that are sold here in the gift shop. And every December, they do an incredible weekend open house. So today, Friday, it is day one, and there are all kinds of people out here. You can see we're in the gift shop right now. People are shopping. But something very special happens during open house weekend. They do 4 performances, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. each day. And Tessa, I was here for the 10 a.m. performance, and it was lovely. People asked about you. They asked where you were. I told them you were holding down the fort.
Well, Derek, the history that you took us through Brookwood is fascinating. And one thing that I know from having them in studio, and we're watching the performance, we're watching some of the bell ensemble right now on our screen. I think this is from this morning's performance. You know, this is a place that's rooted in love. Yvonne Strait, such an impressive story. Someone who just cared enough to get this thing going. And what started as something, you know, local has truly become a movement here in Houston. It truly is. I'm not exaggerating when I say one of the best studio Christmas memories that we have is right here in Studio B when the Handbell Ensemble was here. And it's just always, if you want to make your day better, I would encourage people to go visit the citizens of Brookwood because it is positivity, it is love, and it is light. So the original play this morning called The Three Trees, how memorable. Citizen Dwight, we saw him being lifted from his wheelchair, and this was a moment that took some preparation. Is that correct, Eric?
Yeah, it's true. And what you said, I think, is so true, Tessa. In fact, their CEO, Greg, said this morning, it's hard to have a bad day at Brookwood. And the moment you're talking about with Dwight, who is in a wheelchair, he wanted to prepare for this role where he was lifted from his wheelchair. He kind of glided back and forth across the stage near the end of this morning's performance of The Three Trees. But I had a chance to chat with him right after that performance. Here's what he had to say. So you practiced for this role by going rock climbing or training with a rock climbing group?
Yes.
How was that?
Very nice.
It was very nice.
I made it all the way to the top.
You made it all the way to the top of a rock climbing wall.
Yes.
That is impressive. So you're not afraid of heights?
No. No.
Well, you did a phenomenal job up there, Santa. It's so good to see you. I hope you have a really great holiday.
Thank you.
Derek, we talk about preparing for roles all the time.
He did a fantastic job.
Yes, we talk about doing your homework, doing your best, putting your best foot forward. Dwight's an inspiration. You know, I'm afraid of heights. So Dwight's a complete inspiration to us all. And a citizen, you know, I'm like, that's what Brookwood calls their members, right? They're citizens that live there in the community, someone who has rights as well as responsibilities. And again, Derek, I'm so glad you're there because I think it takes someone boots on the ground, being there in that moment to show people what exactly is going on. And Brookwood citizens, like we just mentioned, they work.
They absolutely work, and Dwight worked so hard. In fact, to prepare for this role, he went to Momentum Climbing and spent about a month working on the climbing wall. And
wow.
You just heard him say he made it all the way to the top of that wall. He was out of his wheelchair, making his way up that wall with those trainers, and the sense of accomplishment he felt today. You know, Dwight's 58 years old, and he spends a lot of his time, most of his time, in a wheelchair. So the fact that he set this goal, he wanted to do it, he did it in front of a crowd. Of course, the crowd today loved it. By the way, standing room only. It was a very, very popular performance. And I'm just so proud of Dwight. And Dwight is one, again, of 260 plus citizens here at Brookwood. And the feeling here is just, it's wonderful. I mean, in fact, right before the performance, Tessa, this morning when I walked in, I saw my friend Kim, who's in the handbell choir, and Jeff was up front, and Kim was mouthing to me, "Where's Brandon? Where's Brandon?" And I was mouthing back to her, "He's at work." But we feel like the citizens here at Brookwood are part of our extended family. You know, of course, Uncle Sonny, our dear Uncle Sonny with Down syndrome, passed away last year. My mom's brother had special needs. So it hits close to home. You know, we all have our struggles, right? But every day here at Brookwood, those struggles are turned into accomplishments and opportunities. And the feeling of love and acceptance, especially these days, I think we all need more of that in the world. And the fact that these citizens have jobs. If you come to the cafe, by the way, no reservations required at the cafe. You can stop in, first come, first served. It is open every day for lunch from, I believe, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Shop in the gift shop. But that cafe, by the way, has phenomenal food. If you want to do a little to-go box, you can absolutely get something to go. But that is, the hours are 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Brookwood Gift and Garden Center is open from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And a reminder again, the Christmas program is happening 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And you know what? Small world, Tessa, our Godwinks authors, Squire Rushnell and Luis Duarte, who have been on Houston Life, they are here today in the gift shop. In fact, I saw them on stage earlier. We're going to try to find them before the hour is up, but it was great to see them. Squire's son is a citizen here at Brookwood. I don't know if you recall, but again, talk about a small world. We are all family indeed.
Oh my gosh, Derek, that's what I'm saying. You're there at the perfect time. Of course, I watch you in studio by me, but we love to see you with the hustle and bustle of the Brookwood citizens. I also hear a little birdie told me that there is an art car collaboration of some sort of experience. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so what's really cool is right now there are 6 additional authors who are here at Brookwood today. And so the authors have come out, and there's even a real-life art car in the house. So citizens will have a chance to get up personal with this art car experience and leave their mark on that. So you can tour the horticulture buildings, the ceramic studio, the printing studio, the Jingle Bell book stop, which includes those 6 authors. Basically, it's a chance for you to really get to know this facility. There are shuttles around. If you want to do shopping in the gift shop, I can't believe I haven't even mentioned the poinsettias. The citizens in the horticulture department, they spent a long time prepping these poinsettias. Every color you can imagine, Tessa. They have all like chrysanthemums. They have cyclamen, all kinds of holiday flowers and bushes and plants. Every color of poinsettia you can imagine is available out back in the greenhouse, and we're gonna take you out back in just a little while because it is busy right now. It is popping. You can even get ornaments customized. You can meet citizens while you're here. So during their holiday open house, this really is a great time to shop. 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. are the performances today and tomorrow, but aside from the performances, there's the cafe, the gift shop, the garden center, you name it. You're gonna have a great time out here, I promise.
Okay, well, Derek, we love this place. We love that we're going to check back in with you. We're going to see even more action later in the show. And when Derek Shore gives me a recommendation, I take it seriously. I take it to heart. And speaking of Derek Shore, he is hanging out with our friends at the Brookwood Community in Brookshire. Hey, Dee.
What's up, Tessa? I have made my way out back to the greenhouse, one of many greenhouses, by the way. After the break, we're going to meet these 2 gentlemen, Robert and Nick, one of the citizens. We're going to find out how they are able to grow more than 200,000 plants every single year. It's an incredible effort. We're going to have more on that when Houston Life returns. Don't go away. welcome back to Houston Life. I'm Derek Shore, hanging out today at the Brookwood Community in Brookshire. You know, I'm a huge fan. If you are just joining us, this weekend is their holiday open house. So yesterday and today, they have a special citizen program at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. It happens again tomorrow. But in between that, the great news is you can do a bit of shopping, you can go see the cafe, and you're going to see some familiar faces. I want to introduce you to Robert Grove, who's the general manager of Horticulture here, and citizen Nick, who has been a citizen since what year, Nick?
2022.
2022. You come out for the day, but one of your jobs is to work in horticulture. What's your job here?
Plant shop.
Okay, the plant shop. And how do you help the plants grow? Are you planting the plants?
Planting.
Okay. Are you planting seeds or planting baby plants?
Baby plants.
Baby plants. Okay, this is a big job. So more than 200,000 plants grown in dozens of greenhouses here. I understand about 48,000 of those are poinsettias?
Yes, sir. 48,000. We start in August, and then we finish up by the 20th of December. And we work very hard to make it all happen. And we have great people like Nick helping us. And we're so blessed to have everybody. And we'd love to have everybody come out and enjoy the wonderful creations that these citizens help make.
I didn't realize there are so many different colors and types of poinsettia plants. Here in the shop, you have the wax amaryllis, you have Christmas cactus, and do you have a favorite color of poinsettia, Nick?
Yes. Red and green.
Red and green. Okay, and tell me, Nick, I understand that there's a word you're not allowed to say in the greenhouse. Can you tell us what word you can't say?
Dirt.
You can't say dirt. Okay, so why is dirt a bad word around here, Robert?
Because you need soil to make these wonderful plants. And soil is something that's living and breathing. It's alive. Dirt's what's on the kitchen floor and underneath your fingernails. And so that's why it's always soil.
And this is fortified soil. So if you've ever purchased a poinsettia or any plant from the Brookwood community, you know they're going to last a very long time. Hey, Nick, tell me a little bit more about yourself, because I understand you also work in another spot here at Brookwood.
Where else do you work?
Where else do you work here?
Cafe.
In the cafe. And what day can we find you there?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. You have a bunch of friends here, don't you?
Yes.
You do. Do you have a favorite thing about working here at Brookwood?
Working with your friends, Joe Parker.
Joe Parker.
Joe Parker. And hey, here's a fun fact about Nick. He is a loyal Channel 2 viewer. I mean, you came up to me. You know pretty much everyone at KPRC by heart. Do you have a favorite? It's okay. It's not me. Tell me who your favorite is.
Amanda.
Amanda? Caroline Brown is one of your favorites too, right?
Yes.
Very nice. Well, I love that you watch Channel 2, and I think it's so great that we got to meet you today. When people come out here, Robert, what are the hours here, and how can they best find Brookwood?
Well, website's great. Facebook is fantastic. We're open from 9 o'clock until 4:30, Monday through Saturday. We're closed on Sunday. We acknowledge Sunday as a day of rest, but we're here till Christmas Day.
You love your job?
I love my job because I get to work with Nick and all the wonderful people here at the community.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
There is a fantastic feeling, and I know today is a busy day. Again, it's open house weekend here at the Brookwood community. Nick, do you have anything else you want to tell us?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It is great to see you, Robert. Thank you so much. Robert and Nick, when you come on out here to the Brookwood Community Open House, be sure to grab a passport to stamp the different spots to visit, including the gift shop, the garden center. You can get a photo op in the poinsettias. You can go to the stone casting studio, ceramics, finishing studio. If you get 6 stamps, you can get 20% off one item at the gift shop, Tessa. So we love a holiday deal, and this Brookwood passport is your ticket to that.
Absolutely, Derek. You know I love a coupon, and Nick is an absolute rock star. And thank you to Robert for clarifying what dirt and soil are, because that is a very important distinction, okay? So we love you there, and wish them the merriest Christmas on behalf of Houston Life. They bring us so much joy anytime they are on the show. All right, let's check in with Derek Shore. He is doing some shopping for a purpose this afternoon. He's at the Brookwood Community. Hey, Derek.
What's up, Tessa? Yeah, all kinds of shopping, in fact. We told you a little bit about how some of the citizens here create items you can buy in the gift shop, but they also have things like these beautiful Stetson hats available at the Shooty Hatters, which is a legendary company here in Houston. Tessa, I found you a little something. We're going to learn more about the gift shop and the citizens behind it when Houston Life returns right after this.
Welcome back to Houston Life. We've been talking on the show about December bucket lists, and this weekend it'd be a great idea to head to the Brookwood Community to shop, dine, and give back.
Oh yeah, Derek Shore joins us now in Brookshire with how you can join the celebration and shop for a cause. How's it going, Derek?
It's going well, Tessa, and I agree. This is a great thing to add to your holiday bucket list. Brookshire, it's just a short drive straight on I-10 west from downtown Houston. You can't miss it. Exit Brookshire, and it's like 2 minutes off the freeway. But I want to introduce you to some really cool people. We have Hillary, Michelle, Ashton Hooper, who's the director of enterprise here at Brookwood. And there are so many things in this gift shop. This gift shop is massive, and some of the items for sale here in the gift shop, you helped create. Is that right, Hillary?
Yes, I helped create the carnival bowl.
Okay, so the bowl, essentially, in the stoneware. So what are you doing? Are you putting the clay together? Are you painting it? How does that work?
I detail painting. I paint it.
Okay, and we actually have an example of one of these items right here. So did you make that one?
Yes,
do you know?
I made that one too.
You made that?
Yes.
That looks beautiful. Give us an idea about how much time does it take to create something like that?
It takes a couple days to do.
Okay, well, your work paid off because that is a beautiful finished product. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am very well now that I'm meeting all of you fine people here. Tell me about your jobs and your responsibilities here at Brookwood.
I work in horticulture, so that does with the poinsettias and all the pothos and every single plant you want to get, you come over here and get it.
We looked for you in the greenhouse earlier, and I couldn't find you because they told me you are so busy. When do you rest? Because it seems like your days are really busy.
I never rest.
You never?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay, well, maybe after the holidays, maybe in 2026?
Yes, maybe.
Okay, Ashton, come on over here. Here, I'm going to make some room next to Hillary. It is pretty incredible to look around this gift shop because you have huge Christmas trees, you have ornaments, the beautiful stoneware made by the citizens. You even have Stetson hats and apparel. I mean, thousands of items, fair to say, in this shop?
You have to come here to see it, to believe it. There are so many amazing gifts for the holidays. So many of them are made by our citizens: stone casting, ceramics, candles, you name it, we have it. But we also have a whole bunch of other products, all kinds of ornaments. And here's an example. This is a ceramic ornament made by our citizens. And there are hundreds of them that we have available for purchase here and online. So if you can't make it out to the store, you can also shop online. So just visit our website at brookwoodcommunity.org, and you can find out not only about our mission, but also about all the things we have to purchase here during the holidays.
Some of these ornaments, by the way, can be customized. I purchased one earlier that I will be taking to the customization table. Check out that snowflake right there. And it seems really, really special that you're able to send people home with a little gift of your work. When I first moved to Houston about 10 years ago, my Christmas tree was adorned, it still is, with Brookwood ornaments in the shape of Texas. What are the chances that one of you made those ornaments? Michelle, did you make one of those?
No, sir. I'm in horticulture in the cafe.
And the cafe, what days and hours are you at the cafe?
11 to 2.
Okay, Hillary, you also work in the cafe. In fact, are you working in the cafe today?
Yes, and tomorrow. And I love my supervisors, Jasmine and Tammy.
So do I. I love all my supervisors: Luke, Chandler, Andrew, Tammy, Jasmine, Ashton. I love them all.
Is there ever a bad day here at Brookwood? Because I've heard several people say it's really tough to have a bad day here.
No.
And I'm about to, next week is my last day to be a day citizen. I'm moving here in January 6th.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm moving to the party house, the inn.
Okay, you can find Hillary at the party house. Michelle, you are also saying there's never a bad day here at Brookwood.
There's never a bad day here. If you're having a bad day, then it's okay to have a bad day here. there's a lot of people that will calm you down, like me and a bunch of other citizens, like Hillary here in Ashton.
You are all so welcoming and so kind. And when I moved here and I didn't know anyone, you took me in. Tell me.
Yeah, our supervisors, Tammy and Jasmine, they help us when we have a bad day.
I love that. We all have bad days. Ashton, so what do people need to know about this open house? It's going on right now, so they can shop and come back tomorrow as well.
It is. Open house is still going tomorrow, so our cafe will be open 10:30 to 3. We have a play that our citizens are famous for, like you've talked about, at 10 and 2, and our store is open 9 to 4, so come and visit us. It is not too late.
And don't forget the Jingle Bell book stop with the authors who are here. There are all kinds of tours around the campus. Michelle, Hillary, Ashton, it is great to spend time with you. I know you're busy.
Great to spend time with you too, Derek.
Yeah, it's so great to meet you.
Well, it's great meeting you both, and Ashton, it's great seeing you as well. I got some shopping to do. I think Houston Life is just about finished. All kinds of items you can find here at the gift shop. Look at these beautiful wind chimes. Tessa, what's on your list? Because that little pink vest that I picked out for you earlier, I wasn't sure how that went over, if you were a fan or not.
No, well, I love it for Sophia. And, those ladies are simply lovely, Derek. They are so fun. What do you have there? Feeling Grinchy every now and then, but not at Brookwood.
Never at Brookwood, but Lauren Kelly might look good in this. What do you think?
Hey, feeling Grinchy,
Lauren?
never at Brookwood, but I will rock a pink sweater. That's for sure, Derek. I love it. Put it in the bag and I'll pay you back for it, for sure. And can we also talk about Michelle and Hillary going to the party house?
Oh, well, what? Okay,
Amazing.
So monumentous, right? So working part-time day, and then you're going to make your full big move, and then you get located to the party
house, baby.
What a time. That's how I felt when I moved to downtown Houston. I love those ladies.
Great feeling. That's such a great story. I'm so happy for them. Everything looks fantastic, and what a great way to spend the season of giving over there.
Talk about lifting spirits.
Yeah.